Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Welcome back to Talking Pop Culture Live. And in today, we're going to talk about the Spider-Man trailer that just came out. We're also going to talk about some books that we've read. And yeah, we've got Mark here. Grod, how are you, buddy?
I'm good, Matt. About yourself? What's been going on?
I'm doing good, mate. Flying, living life, enjoying it. Now we got a special guest. So he's just popped in, so I haven't added him in yet. But he's adding himself in. I forgot that he's got access to the account.
I got access to the account, baby.
We got Mr. Nuno from IG Comics. IG Toy Store.
Yeah,
I Talk Comics.
The toy shop, and then the comic book stuff is I Talk Comics.
That's it, Mr. I have 100,000 different.
Hey, Mark,
Instagram
how you doing?
account.
I'm Nuno, by the way. Pleasure meeting you, bro.
Pleasure meeting you too, Nuno. How you doing?
Hanging in there. Matt just blew me up. He caught me off guard. I was actually running around and stuff, so usually he knows I'm a lot more professional and I got a setup going on, but he just told me I need to log on just to chat with you guys, so I'm just here. I didn't want to bail on my friend.
Yeah.
Good man.
It works.
Nuno is here is one of the core members of what was it? 1 month later that we did that I think is coming back. Is that correct? Are we coming back, Nuno? Do you know?
I don't know, bro. After they told me that they need to, they are working on some content, knocking it out and stuff, and then we'll circle back on the group chats and stuff. But I'm not gonna lie, the shows are kind of slow now too, anyways, because it's holiday season and stuff, So
Yeah, exactly right. Well, today's show, Nuno, I was just saying we're going to talk about the Spider-Man trailer, which I know you loved, and we're going to talk maybe about some books that we've read. So, Mark, we'll hit it off with you because I know Nuno. I've already spoken to Nuno personally about this. What were your thoughts, mate, of the trailer too, and what are your feels going into this?
Yeah, look, it looks like there's a lot happening. Yeah, I've never been a massive Spider-Man fan anyway, so I'm more DC, but even with Marvel, I'm more like Captain America and other superheroes. I don't mind Spider-Man, but the movies have all been okay, but none of them have blown me away. But I'm a massive fan of Doctor Strange, so I'm pretty psyched for him to get more camera time. So, yeah, I don't know. There's so many theories and that going around. It's hard to grasp what's going to happen. Yeah. I enjoyed the trailer. Like the new villains all look cool. Like Electro looks really cool. I like the look of him. It looks really cool. And yeah, that's basically all I got at the moment. So obviously I'll put out some theories that you think. Yeah, I don't know.
Well, did you see the Brazilian trailer where they forgot to edit out Lizard getting punched in the head?
No.
That's a Brazilian trailer? That's not American?
No, that was the Brazilian trailer. You Americans are good at hiding things. So the Brazilian trailer, he hooks. You see the Lizard just out of nowhere, just cop a right hook. And then now all the theories are coming out that that's Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Because that's his Lizard, right?
Lizard was from his universe, so
it was a pretty good punch too, though. It looks like it's got a fair bit of power behind it, so it could be anything.
Well, because then Electro looks nothing like. So they're also saying that Electro could possibly be from a different universe, not from Toby's universe, because he looks completely different. So,
well, Electro's from
Garfield's,
yeah, but he was blue and all that, so he looks completely different in this one.
Yeah, because I watched your review video on the trailer when you're eating popcorn. You said it might be a different universe one because Doctor Strange says they all died.
Yeah.
Does Electro die?
Yeah, Electro dies in it, doesn't he?
he like,
can't remember.
that like electrical spark goes out of him, right? He like becomes electricity and he gets like blown up or something, right? Like fried.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't
Yeah.
remember if that means he's dead or not.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out how they ended that one. It was like he got fried basically, like how short circuited basically.
Yeah, so probably dead then, yeah. Well, I think that's going to be the plot, maybe, why Spider-Man's going to try. Because Dr. Octopus, obviously, he's helping. It seems like he's helping him out. And Tom Holland's Peter Parker has a soft spot for him, so he doesn't want to send him back because he knows he's going to die. So, and that's why him and Strange have a sort of a fight.
Well, that's the
And-
other theory, is that it's Doc Ock's arms that are blurred out from when Lizard gets punched, but I'm still sticking
That's
to
what
my
I
gun.
was thinking, Doc Ock. That's what I was
Well,
thinking.
yeah.
Him and Doc Ock sort of
What
team up.
Matt? What comic book is that? Maybe Mark knows too. I don't know what issue was it. What we getting? Spider-Man Doc Ock arc, Octavius
Oh,
in the Spider-Man body. Like, is that what we gonna get? Maybe.
Mate,
Well, that's the
I
thing.
reckon it's going to bait itself on that Mephisto one.
Oh, yeah.
The one more day. Mark, you're lagging out, buddy.
Am I?
Lagging out a bit there. But man, this is the most overhyped movie. I swear, if it doesn't deliver, a lot of people are going to be pissed off, and it's going to get rated bombed, because I reckon, like I said in my reaction to the trailer, I still reckon it's just the villains from the universes, not the actual heroes, not the Spider-Man. As
Well,
much
you
as I
still
would love it to be.
You still get J.K. Simmons, the newspaper guy from Tobey
Yeah, but
Maguire's
he's from Tom Holland's world.
but he's
But
Tobey
he's
Maguire. as
The
well.
variant. Right.
Yeah, but he's also obviously in Tobey Maguire's world, but he's also in Tom Holland's world. So I don't know what they're doing there.
That's that variant. That's the Loki show. You got to tune into
Yeah,
the
well,
Loki
that's it.
show.
Yeah.
There's no reason a trailer should have its own trailer.
That's
There's no reason
how
you should
Marvel
be.
rolls. Let me grab my charger.
There's no reason you should be in the chat and should actually be on the show, Manny. But obviously, Manny doesn't want to come and join us, does he? But
Oh man, you trying to join us?
nah, he doesn't want to join us.
Ah, Manny.
But you know the other theory, because I know, like, all right, if you're from Australia and you just might want to push the mute button for a second, but after the Venom post-credit scene, you know what? I feel that it could even be Venom. It could even be Venom.
What, the guy, the Venom jumping around in the trailer?
Yeah, you know how Lizard gets his head punched out?
Yeah.
Yeah. I reckon it could even be that. I don't know. Like, Marvel's good at surprising us. But what are your thoughts, Nuno? I know you're super excited for this film.
Nah, I was gonna say, I didn't see the second trailer. I was watching your reaction video because you were talking about it and stuff, so I didn't get a chance to watch that one, which is what, like a day old or something. So, man, I think they really trying to. Hey,
Oh, Manny's now joining us. There we go.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to cut you off. Nuno.
I think they're trying to.
Oh, Manny comes and Nuno gets cut off. Hang on, he might have. No, he's back. There we go. Wish had a different female lead. Not a fan of the actress. I'm actually a huge fan of Zendaya. Like, I'm not a fan that it's not the proper MJ, but I
I think it
like
works.
Zendaya.
It works with Tom Holland.
I
think it
agree with
works.
Harold.
I think they got good chemistry.
Mm.
I
Manny,
gotta
what do you
agree
think?
with Harold. I don't really like Zendaya as MJ. Not even like Mary Jane or anything like that. Just her as an actress.
Yeah.
It's just, but she's also funny. I see both sides. Honestly, I would prefer not to have her there, but she does do her part.
I guess it fits that tone, doesn't it, with the Tom Holland? They're sort of
Yeah.
more jokier.
Yeah. She's a little bit too
Yeah.
sarcastic, which it
Yeah.
should just be Peter Parker that's sarcastic. But I mean, she makes it work. So
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, and her and Ned sort of the sarcastic as well. sort of work well together.
Yeah.
What were your
Best
thoughts on
friend.
the trailer, Manny? What are you liking
I mean,
leading into this?
Like I said in the comments, like the fact that there was a trailer before the trailer came out, you know, of Tom Holland, Zendaya, and I forget the actor's name. The guy that
A
played
trailer of them watching the trailer. Was that one?
Yeah, yeah. That there was like a trailer for the trailer, and I was just like, come on, man. And then the fact that they had like a whole premiere for the trailer, it's a movie, man. Like, what are you doing?
They're hyping it up too much.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Well, I
But
think they're riding the hype that everyone is behind this, and that's with the Garfield and Tobey Maguire. I think they're just riding the hype so much.
and like you said, they better deliver, or
They
else
better
Yeah.
deliver, man.
Yeah,
Well, there's
but-
going to be some people pissed off. There's always going to be.
Oh yeah,
It just depends
yeah.
how many.
But
And
even
there's-
if they just appear for 2 seconds, everyone will be happy. You know what I mean? Like, people
think
will be pissed off if they're wrong. That's why I'm saying that there's no Spider-Man. Like, I'm probably the only person on the planet saying that they're not in it. If I'm wrong, yeah, I'm wrong. Cool, whatever. But if I'm right, then I'm going to be a bit more excited than the people expecting it already. You know what I mean?
They definitely need to at least make an appearance, like just at least
I
a
think it's a
voice.
final battle.
If it's
Yeah.
a voice at the very least, we could say that they were there. But I would still be pissed if it's just a voice, like if it's just like a mention. I
Nah,
mean, even Dr. Octopus mentions his Peter Parker, so you have to have it. It
Yeah.
has to be in there. He has to show up.
Yeah. Well, I think what was I going to say? The part, if they are going to introduce them, you know, the part in the trailer where MJ's fallen. I reckon if they're going to have it in there, that will be Garfield's Spider-Man saving it, just to have that redemption of not being able to save
Gwen.
Gwen back in the first one, in the second one. Because I think they're all gonna. I think Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield, if they are in it, it's gonna be just like a 1 minute scene where they're just redeeming, where like Garfield's redeeming him, you know, for not saving Gwen, and Tobey Maguire is gonna more be like, you know, not the fact that he didn't really push to be with MJ. You know what I mean? Like, he let it go in number 3. Like, it was like he's going to be that Spider-Man where it's like, you know, just cherish your friends and your family and your loved ones. I don't know, but I don't know.
To going back to the fact that they might be in it. I don't know if you guys have seen this theory. You, Matt, probably haven't because you're not on TikTok. You refuse to get on TikTok, so you probably definitely haven't seen it. But there's a theory in the part of the trailer where Peter Parker is talking to Otto Octavius, like, "What's your name? What's your real name?" and all that. He's not actually talking to Octavius. He's actually talking to one of the other Peter Parkers, and that's why he's like, "No. What's your actual name?" Because he said, "My name's Peter Parker, most likely." And the theory is behind basically, if you go back and look at the trailer, when it shows Tom Holland and like his crew, it looks like they're in a basement, right? Like they're just under the house or something. But if you look at Otto Octavius, he looks like he's in a stronghold. You know what I mean? It doesn't look like the same basement. It almost does. The color theme is the same, but it doesn't look like that would be a place for the prison or whatever at the bottom of a basement. What house has a prison under it? You know what I mean? So that's the theory, is that when he's asking what's your name, he's actually talking to either Toby or Andrew, and he says Peter Parker, and then everybody laughs like, "No, there's no way that you're Peter Parker. I'm Peter Parker." You know? So
yeah, because why would they laugh at just Octavius?
yeah,
Saying his name. It's not that funny.
Right. Like at the very thing, I thought that he was gonna say, "What, you're like Doc Ock or something?" You know, like if he would have said that, then that theory goes out the window. But
yeah,
yeah, I saw that theory. I was like, yeah, for sure, that makes more sense. And I forget, I don't know who the username is. It's not my personal theory, but that's what I heard, and so that's just another kind of point to the fact that they're gonna be in it.
Well, there was photos of who was it? Andrew Garfield that Joey Chimbita, I can't say his name, that YouTuber guy released, where Garfield was like, it's like the blue screen or whatever, and his whole green screen, and he's holding on to some racking, that looks like the racking from the big fight scene where it's because it's built around a Statue of Liberty holding Captain America shield, but there's a leaked photo of him holding racking and that, which he was claiming was from the first film, but I don't know, man. Like, there's a lot of, I want to say they got to deliver. Like, they got to deliver because a lot of people are going to, if they don't deliver, this film is going to cop the biggest like rating bombs. But it's also a film that you're not going to be able to. You're going to have to go see it in the first day or two, or else
you're gonna get some spoilers. Like
you're gonna get. That's why, like, it's a Friday. It comes out here in Australia, so.
I'm personally gonna spoil it for you guys. You know, in the chat, I'll spoil it. I'll record it a little bit. And
don't forget, Manny, we're a day ahead in Australia, so we actually get to see it before you do, buddy.
That's
so,
when does it drop? December 7th?
17th. 17th.
17th. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
That's like a Star Wars date.
Yeah.
That's usually Star Wars territory right there.
Yeah.
Just like Christmas time.
Yeah, no Star Wars this year. You got Matrix.
Yeah, literally no Star Wars this year. That's weird. But Matrix is dropping the same day, 17th or earlier.
What's that?
The Matrix. When
that's after. I think that's Christmas. Matrix.
Like literal Christmas weekend or Christmas Day?
I think so. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure it's in the 20s.
Damn. Okay. I'm pumped. I'm pumped for the Matrix for real.
Me too, man.
That's on HBO Max, isn't it?
It's gonna be on HBO Max.
I'm pretty sure.
I feel like it will.
They said no. They said that the first year, every movie will be on HBO Max. This year, every movie will be on HBO Max and the cinemas. So it's on HBO Max. 110% sure. So.
Oh. Boy, that thing gonna
be flicking on my VPN and locking in.
I just want to throw this in here. Did you guys see Manny? Because you're TikTok. My wife showed me some TikTok. The writer of Terminator and the writer of The Matrix, the actual writers, not the people who produced it for cinemas, is this African American lady. She does like books and stuff. So she actually wrote those stories, and she says how the Terminator is a prequel to The Matrix, and like. Yeah, I know. It gets crazy, and it's like the coming of Christ, and because it's her story. This is what she wrote, and she said like Neo is the son of John Connor. Like it's some crazy. Yeah, y'all got to look into that Matrix Terminator connection.
So it's like Prometheus when that came out, to prequel to Aliens.
Hey, David, right? The robot.
Yeah.
Nah, yeah, I just saw because of the Matrix on TikTok. Literally, it was like those crazy videos, and it was just like, what? Because it's the author of both like writings. Like I guess she wrote Terminator originally, and she also wrote The Matrix and a few other things. But boy, it's crazy.
Yeah, I'm all down for that.
Well, I'm about to have to take off. I just wanted to jump in and.
Good seeing you, Manny. Good seeing you, Manny.
Before I go though, I do want to say you were asking me like what I liked about the trailer. The best parts for me, honestly, was just seeing the old villains. You know, so I see Willem Dafoe like talking as the Goblin. That was a great scene. Seeing Electro in his new suit, that was awesome. Especially his whole CGI face. You know, and then we did see. I think we saw the Goblin from Andrew Garfield's. It's either that or I saw a theory that if it's not him, it's going to be Ned. It's going to be Ned as the Hobgoblin, and that'd be pretty cool to see, honestly. But honestly, that was my favorite part of the trailer, was just all the other villains coming back. So with that, I'll leave you guys to it.
Well, go and check out Manny Reads Comics on YouTube, on Instagram.
Yes. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of more reviews.
Hey?
So I've just been doing a lot of reviews on my Instagram. Been posting the short videos on TikTok, Reels, and then doing the longer reviews here on YouTube and stuff. So
guys, go jump on his accounts. Make sure you write on the comments #bring back 1 month later.
You guys are right. I heard y'all talking about it. It is coming back. It's just right now there's a lot of scheduling things and stuff. But, all right, I'll see you guys later.
Thanks, Manny.
All right, have a good night.
Well, we'll go into what we've pretty much
Yo,
what we're.
I was gonna say real quick because before I forget, I'm sorry to interrupt you, Matt. Hey, so it ain't James Franco because he's canceled from Hollywood, right? So it can't be him in the Hobgoblin outfit.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's canceled, right? Because he
Yeah,
has
yeah.
like those abuse allegations and stuff.
Well, that's
Yeah.
why they're saying what's his name's lost all that weight.
I like
Yeah.
him. I like the other guy anyways. He's from like that movie Wellness or something when he gets sent
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
yeah, you know what I'm talking about, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
He's really
Yeah.
sick. He got that weird vibe to him. I dig him.
Yeah. He's got that awkward, weird vibe to him, doesn't he?
Boom. Exactly. Yup. Exactly. He does. Morning,
Morning,
Drew.
Drew.
What's up?
Morning,
Drew's
Drew.
from Direct Market Variant Nuno, so make sure you go and follow those guys who we do a lot of collabs with. And on that, next week we go on our comic crawl. It's like a pub crawl without the beers, but we will end the last shop on some beers. We're going to stop at a brewery. So that's on November 27th, and we'll make sure we do some vlogs for that. But all right, well, let's talk about what we've read for the week. And Nuno, I know you read a lot, so let me just flick this. That's Nuno with his pet reading his book set.
Yo, you killing me, man. You killing me.
I don't know. Have you got anything anything you've been reading this week you want to?
Hey, yo, I've been running around everywhere because you know I go to back to Mars and back, so I've been really busy. But I still have been reading the Kang the Conqueror, and bro, you gotta check it out, man. The last podcast I was telling you it was on issue 2. I think it's on issue 5 now, dude.
Is it an ongoing or mini?
It's
Mini.
5 issues, yeah.
Boom! I'm about to just say, damn. I thought it was gonna be like 6, like something even. Damn, you just blew my bubble, Mark. Have you been reading it?
I'm not reading it, but I did check out when the trade's coming out in January. So
It's good. I read all 5. I wish there was more then, because literally, like, damn, it's good.
It's really good.
It's good. I think they're giving you a little taste of the character before they start dropping a bunch of random stuff on him so you can get familiar with him. You know, like one of those characters that they just launch you and he has all this background that you really don't even know because maybe you haven't been following with the comics. But I like him, man. The reason I like him too is because he's not blue all the time. You know, a character can get very annoying, like looking the same all the time, and blue is like a very like bright color to be. Bro, they got him looking Egyptian. They have him looking, like I said, one issue had Moon Knight in it, but the Egyptian Moon Knight, the old one. So I don't want to spoil too much. It's crazy. I loved it, literally. I was telling the boys they definitely got to check it out.
I've never read anything about Kang the Conqueror. Do we need to know anything or
nada? Because it starts off. Remember when I explained the first issue? It starts off with older Kang talking to a younger Kang, and I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing the names because I have an accent, so my wording is all messed up. And basically, the older version is, walking the young version through life and explaining everything to him. And in the first issue, we learned that the young Kang falls in love with like a primitive girl, like caveman girl, you know what I mean? Wild girl. And, the old version's just telling him like you can't be getting attached. He's basically walking him through it. And I don't want to spoil too much, but those two characters are connected more than you really think they are. Because again, it's a time traveling thing. It's like universe jumping. So it's all gonna be wacky, but it like kind of makes sense. It's like the beginning is the end, kind of too. It's sick. It's sick.
Cool.
I'll check it out when it comes out and
because some things do happen that are like old school comics. Like he fights the Fantastic Four, which really does happen. They just redraw it, so you get to see that little clip. Like it's just like one slot, 2 slot. You know what I mean? But it still touches on it, so it's kind of all in canon. It's just expanding the mythos a little bit.
A quick good morning to Karina. Good morning to Bo. I believe that will be on the Direct Market Variant. Good morning to Miss Might. And yes, Miss Might, we're keen for the crawl next week as well. My work thinks that I'm going to be coming in on Saturday to help them move because we're moving factories. It ain't gonna happen, mate. I'm gonna make sure they know that. I've told them, and I'm gonna tell them because I think it's gonna happen, but it's not. So if my boss is watching, I ain't coming in. You got that? I'm
snap.
doing my comic crawl,
Oh,
whether you like it or not.
Oh, snap.
What a way to hype up that book, Nuno. I'm going to check it
Yeah.
out now. Nuno is the hype man. Like,
Nah, not even.
I'm
I
not
want to
playing through. I was the main lead. He was my hype man. You know.
Nah, hey, because listen, I listen to everything that you guys say as far as like when I'm on a chat with someone or I just like watch accounts what they're reading, because the stuff that I read is really weird. Like I still like to read The Boys. Like I still read like 90s comics that are not popular. So people are not going to really levitate towards that. So when I do find comics that I like, I'm really hyped for them because it gives me that like feeling like, okay, I like that. You know what I mean? And I'm a big show guy. So anything that has a good storyline, I'm just like imagining in my head, like, oh boy. I'm a big kid at heart, man. I'm sorry, Mark.
No, it's fine. Me, I've been interested in Kang the Conqueror, but I realized it was up to issue 3 when I realized, and I go, maybe I'll just wait for trade or try and
Super
pick
simple,
up
Mark.
copies.
It's super. It's an easy read. Like, and there's I haven't found myself having to go back to reanalyze everything. Everything is pretty much straightforward. There's no confusion. Like, it's not twirled up. That's a good thing about it.
Yeah,
What about you, Mark?
definitely
What have you read that you enjoyed this week?
I got 3 here that I just read this week, and I've read a trade as well, but I'll just go through the single issue one. Moon Knight. Where are we up? Issue 4. Issue 5 came out today, I think. I'm going to pick it up today.
Oh,
yeah,
that's a sick cover.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This one's sort of it kind of feels like just a filler issue. So it's just a 1-issue arc, this issue, kind of. So, yeah, it wasn't bad.
I dropped it. I dropped it.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, I've been enjoying it just because I don't know the character too well. Yeah, not so much this issue because, as I said, it's just a filler. Just more a deep dive into him. He finally unmasks himself as well at the end, so it's pretty cool. And just talks about all the bad things he's done in his past, and that's why he wears the mask all the time, not just so people don't recognize him, but because he can't look at himself in the mirror, sort of thing. So it goes pretty deep into this, but yeah, that wasn't too bad. It's probably the weakest of so far, but also I started Deep Target, the Aquaman and Green Arrow mini.
You're brave. You're brave, Mark. I know the boys. I know the boys in the old chat would tear that one apart. But I mean, is it a good read? What do you say? What do you think?
Oh, it's the first issue of the mini, and I actually like it because I'm a big fan of Aquaman, sort of anything Aquaman related. So I picked it up. It's an interesting story. I like it. They do have good chemistry, which I didn't think that they would. Because yeah.
What's that? There
Big
it is.
target.
See,
Wait, so that's issue 1, so I'm not behind on that, Mark. Is that issue 1?
Issue 2's in 2 weeks. Yeah, I think.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Have you read it yet, or did you read it?
Yeah, I read it. Yeah.
the Moon Knight book. When is it taking place, or are we jumping all over the time?
It's taken place now, so it hasn't jumped back yet or anything like that.
And any particular events that they reference that might put it in like my perspective of something else that I might have read, or everything that's modern?
He's got like a gift that he can't die from a god or something like that.
I think it's like it's just a new take. It's got nothing. Yeah. It's like a new. It's just a
new take.
Yeah.
You think it's going to be tied to the show, like giving us a little preview of what the show character will be like?
Probably, yeah.
I think so. Yeah, I think that's why they released it. So people like me that have no idea and never read Moon Knight, I picked it up because of the show.
That's what I'm wondering. If they're gonna kind of like, ease you into the show with like some and use heavily details from each other, like, you know what I mean?
One thing I've realized because I heard about Moon Knight, as I said, this is my first series of Moon Knight, is that he has a split personality. But in this series, yet he hasn't had a split personality yet. Like, so I know that's one of his like he has different sort of split personalities. So it hasn't came out yet in this. They haven't dug into that yet. So I don't know if he has it anymore or this is a new take or yeah.
That Deep Target one.
Interesting.
Where's that based on before I read
what
it?
line they followed. Thank you, Mark.
No. What did you ask, Matt?
Deep Target. What's that based like? Where's that based on? Is it based on anything, or is it?
It's based on now because Aquaman just got announced
Yeah,
for
I've seen that.
February.
Yeah, February. Yeah.
Yeah, it connects to that, I think, because at the moment they're in space and there is a twist to it. They've had some sort of spell on them, Aquaman and Green Arrow, and that's sort of where they sort of leave it so far. But yeah,
Right.
I do have Aquaman in the beginning, so the new one as well. So
Yeah, I didn't get
I
that.
read that this week. That does tie into Aquaman. I'm picking up issue 3 today. It's okay. I don't mind it.
Are you going to Big City?
Yeah.
What time are you going? Because I was looking to go on 2:33 to meet up with Simon and Sarah.
Yeah, I was thinking about that time too.
Ah, sweet. No, you can come.
What's that? A big comic shop down there?
It's just the
It's
comic
small.
shop in Melbourne. Going to meet up for a couple other YouTubers. So if you want to catch a flight and make it to next week,
Hey, hey, don't say that. My wife's in Jamaica. I just might, bro.
is there anything else you're reading, Mark? Ugh.
Nah, just a few to come up. I'm looking forward to dig and dive into this. Action Comics.
Drop that as well.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the War World saga. So
Yeah.
I got a few more in here. Black Manta. I'm enjoying. Yeah, Flash is getting better now that Eclipso's in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a Flash. Like I think I'm only going to keep, as of February orders, I'm going to keep just the Flash, Deathstroke, Batman because Williamson's on it, and the Joker. I don't think I'm dropping everything.
Since you guys are hitting the comic book shop in a few, grab the Kang and just go through a few pages in person. Don't buy it. Just go through the pages and see what the first issue is about. Because if you don't like the first issue, then you probably won't like it because that's like the pace it goes. Like every issue kind of begins and ends the same way. So just like run through the first issue and see, like, pirate it a little bit.
Yeah. I've read the solicits to it, and I know kind of like you, Nino. I know the style that I like, and it seems like my style. So yeah, a bit different.
I think
the time traveling.
Yeah. I think there's good growth for good books. The covers aren't the best, I'll be honest. I love the Vision run. I'm sure you read that, Mark. The Vision. I don't know who it was written by, but it was a 12-issue series.
Oh, I haven't read that one. I'm not a fan of the Vision. Sorry, man.
Me neither. But that is so good. I know Matt read it because he has the paperback to it. All the 12 issues, right, Matt?
No, that was I think Nick.
That was Nick. Damn.
Yeah, I think
you got to check that out, bro. You got to check out the Vision one.
No, I'm jumping on more Marvel. I'm going to. I'm actually going to pretty much drop. I'm gonna do a video on it, but I'm gonna drop single
Tom King
to trades, man.
Okay, so I think Tom King did the Vision one.
Then I'm not doing.
I
don't like Tom King.
Damn.
I do.
Hey,
I like Tom King with the smaller characters. I like him with the smaller characters.
He killed it, bro. He made all of the family look creepy as hell, Mark. Definitely worth to check out a few slides because it's kind of like a psycho feel to it. Like, I don't want to spoil much, but they're pretty much all whacked out. They're not like doing anything properly.
Yeah, cool.
I've been reading Nuno that I think you should try. And
what's up, G?
I bought the slipcase. I'm up to the volume 3. That's volume 2. I just finished volume 2 because I got all 6 volumes in the slipcase.
So I watched the Netflix show. Okay.
Better, mate.
Yeah, everybody says that. The Netflix show is PG.
I liked the Netflix show. I that's what made me buy the book. I was enjoying it. But dude, the book is so much better. I wish the film had more of the adult side of things that this book had. Man, and the swearing. I've noticed they've changed a lot of characters from the book to the movie, as they always do. Even
Yeah.
though they had other characters of different nationalities, they just swapped the characters around of the nationalities. I don't know why they just didn't keep the original characters in their nationalities. The Scott guy, the English bloke, the the one that she falls in love with at the ice cream store, mate. He is the complete opposite. He's this shaved head, got this little it reminds me of Rugrats. The little baby has a little the bald head and the hair there, and he's got all the tats on him. He's like
kind of cooler looking, right?
Dude,
like for a show, it's better aesthetics, right, man?
Yeah,
Damn.
the show I think is more made for the teenager, the younger generation.
PG.
Where the book, like, man, for example, in the first season, the guy that killed the dad, he's trying to find a way to get back to the town, and he's sucking, forgive my language, people, but he's doing oral presentations for truck drivers as he's, trying to get to the place. Like, there's things like the swearing,
he's a lady of the night.
Yeah. But the amount of shit that happens in this book that isn't in the show, I'm just like, are you serious? Like, if you had to add this in the show, it would have been so much better. Like, the story concept is the same.
It's the same, right?
It's the
I've been
same.
hearing that.
It's the same. It's just that there's like scenes that are just cut out and characters look completely different.
I watched the Netflix stuff, and my wife was like, damn, it's very like kiddish, And then we looked up the books. Bruh, totally different. Like, just one slide was totally different. I'm like, who the hell is that?
Yeah.
I was thinking the same thing with Sweet Tooth. That's the same sort of concept as well. It's kind of pretty dark in the comic book series, but in the Netflix show, it's a bit more brighter as well. So, yeah.
Bringing hybrids to the new world or something like that, right? I remember that was like, what was it, Skybound that did Sweet Tooth?
Yeah.
Was it DC?
It's Netflix, I think. I don't know what.
Yeah, now Netflix, right? But Skybound, yeah, man, it wasn't like
DC did. Didn't DC do it?
Yeah, it's a DC production.
Oh, DC. Okay.
DC, yeah. That's gonna be my next thing. Get that on trade. Sweet Tooth, and read it, because I've heard the same. I heard the book's a bit different, but when people told me Lock and Key was different, I didn't know it was like completely different. Like, the characters, it's weird because it's like, it's so much better. Why didn't you use this? Why didn't you use this product? Like, why didn't you use this shit?
Yeah.
Why did you have to go and change
just
it?
like Jupiter Legacy, bro. Literally.
Yeah, but you know what it is? It's also because of it's unfortunately the Vertigo. Drew said that Sweet Tooth was. I just think it's just in the world that we live in, because there's a lot of shit that gets said in this comic as well. You just can't do that shit and say that shit in the world we live in today. That's the thing. Because I don't know what year this comic was actually written, but get it. If you want a good book to read, I'm like really into Joe Hill. Like, I got all of Joe Hill's Black Label stuff when he came to DC. Hill Comics. I got the Basket Full of Heads, and I got all of his work, and I didn't even know it is actually Stephen King's son.
Yeah.
Didn't even know that. And I loved all his Black Label Hill Comics. I bought all of them, loved them all, and now I'm going to try and hunt some more books that this bloke's written.
Also, too, with the shows and the reading a bit different. I mean, like, there's not many things you can say that are better than the book or better than your head, because it's in your head. It's your imagination. Everybody sees a comic or a book in a different light. I mean, like, even if it's the same words, it's your imagination that's putting it together. So everyone's going to see it a bit differently. So I guess this is maybe can any of you remember what that you've read that's come out better on TV?
Well, nothing.
Yeah.
Like,
The Boys is okay. The Boys is like okay.
One.
No, I didn't like The Boys. As soon as I read actually, there you go. The Boys, when I read Volume 1, I haven't bought the second one.
I said it's
the
okay.
TV show can be better. Yeah.
Like, I got the TV. The Omnibus 1 is the one that I read first.
I said it's okay. Like, out of five to the comic material, it's like a 3 out of 5. Like, honestly, like 3.5.
Or the comic?
Like as far as like comparing the comic to being relative to the show, like as far as the material goes that's in the book itself and how they interpret it in the show, if we were grading it from like 5 being they used all kinds of things from the comic book and even made it better, I would just, The Boys is like a 3.5 for me out of 5. Like I don't think they did a good job, but they pressed that button good, man.
Yeah, I quite enjoyed it. I haven't read The Boys, but I enjoy the show. So
Yeah, I love this. That's why I picked up the comic. But I've been told that it does start off slow, the comic. So I might buy the second one. But yeah, I might Sweet Tooth. I'm gonna pick that up. I'm gonna wait because is that still going? Or is that's finished, isn't it? The comic.
Finish.
Yeah. See, I might because of direct market variant and all those boys. I might get the Omnibus or a collector's edition or something because that's what I'm getting into now, man. I'm slowly gonna kill off the floppies and just keep 4 or 5, you know, like maybe the Flash, just of my favorite, and the rest I'm just gonna start buying books, man. Because I'm also finding it reading the books, it's a lot more entertaining than having to wait a month or 2 weeks to read the next issue. Like, I just find it like you can get really lost in the story. Because sometimes I have to read previous issues when I'm reading single issues. I have to read previous issues to just remember what happened. Like Marvel, I don't know why DC haven't freaking done it yet. Marvel's like good at it. How they have at the first page, they have like a description of what's been going on from the last issue.
yeah,
Where DC doesn't do that, and I just wish DC freaking did that.
yeah.
Do like a recap at the start.
Yeah.
Well, in fact, I didn't do trivia because I thought it was just me and Mark. So we'll talk about, because I actually want to talk about, we'll talk about a show, but me and Nuno are going to do a joint one, okay? Because I want to talk BMF with him, which I'm really enjoying. But
And
Mark,
power dropping next week.
we'll let Mark go first. What have you watched this week that you're enjoying? And
I started watching this show off Netflix called Arcade or Arcane.
I've seen that. Yeah, I haven't watched it.
Yeah, it's based off a video game, so it's like a video game, but you're just watching like a TV show. It wasn't too bad. It had a good storyline to it, a good plot. I started watching Raised by Wolves, which is a Ridley Scott TV show, and it's based off the androids in the Alien movies. So yeah, that wasn't too bad. It was a bit slow.
Yeah.
And I watched 2 episodes of Batwoman last night.
Pause, Mark. I didn't want to interrupt you. You just
Yeah,
said Sleeping with Raised by the Wolves is based on the Alien franchise?
Yeah, it's Ridley Scott. Yeah.
No, okay, but it's not connected to the aliens.
Yeah, it is. The androids. You know
Nah.
the androids? Yeah.
Nah, they're Wayland Tech?
Yeah. I don't know. They haven't mentioned Wayland, but it's the androids. Yeah. If you Google, because I Googled it up and they go, it is based off the androids. Yeah.
Hey, bruh. Now I gotta watch. Well, how many episodes, Mark?
It's 10. I'm only 2 episodes in, and I haven't minded it. The first episode's very slow, but yeah.
Yo, my wife said it looks weird because we're into all. She watches everything with me. I watch all of her girl shows, so I know all about the VH1 shows. So I gotta do it. But damn, it's connected to Alien. Yo, Mark, I knew it. Damn, I'm happy, bro. I'm happy.
Yeah.
I watched that show.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Alien's my favorite movie.
I'm sorry to interrupt you, brother.
No, that was pretty much it. Yeah. It's got a lot of Australian actors in it too. Raised by Wolves. So yeah.
Raised by Wolves. Hey, if you can give me a 60-second breakdown of it, what the heck is going on in these 2 episodes?
Okay, so what's happened is an apocalypse. So it's some sort of disease that's come out, and only the rich people have gone up in spaceships to escape it because there's been this androids that there's super androids that have like eyes, and if they scream, they explode you. Like, it's ridiculous. And they've started to take over planet Earth. So they've gone up into the sky. And so that's kind of a flashback of what happened. And so what's happened now is these other androids are taking down kids into like bits of the world and seeing if they can survive the disease that's been spread. And the kids are dying, but the androids are the parents, and they've sort of got to provide for them. And the first episode dragged a bit because one of the androids, because in the Alien movies they malfunction in time, they don't last. Yeah. So the mother's starting to malfunction, and it turns out she's one of the super androids that were taking over the world.
Right.
And,
there is different androids in Alien.
Yeah,
Down-tuned androids, and then like David, the hypersensitive super androids. Right. Okay.
that's the ones that have taken over. Yeah. And she's one of them. And she didn't realize until she was in danger, and she just screamed, and the dude just blew up.
Damn.
Yeah. It was pretty cool because what happened is one of the kids is sort of he's getting smarter, and he's realizing his mum's not exactly the same anymore. So he sends out a distress signal. So the humans that are still up in the sky, like in spaceships, come down to sort of rescue him, and the mum just goes off.
Damn.
And like blows all them up. And then she can disguise herself as the military dudes. So she disguises herself, flies up to the ship, and just completely wipes out everybody on the ship. Just blows them all up. Just screams at them, and they just explode.
What? So yeah, there got to be more to this story, right? Like you said, 10 episodes in. Damn. And you got to use your imagination, like you said, Mark. Like it's a big universe, and you just got to connect the dots that are not there yourself too. Damn.
I'm not 100% there. I'm not sure what's going on. They did do a flashback, which gave a bit more light to the situation. But yeah, as I said, it's still slow, but I can see why. They've got to develop this story.
Nah, yeah, I'm going to check it out. Thank you, Mark. Thank you for that one.
No worries.
No. Did you watch the latest episode of BMF?
Nah, but talk, bro. Talk. I'm good, bro. Go ahead. Talk. It's about to end anyways. It's the last one, right?
No. The last one's tomorrow.
Okay, because Power's coming out, right?
Yeah. Did you watch like 7 with Eminem?
I watched almost all of them, right?
The one with Eminem had Eminem in it. Did you notice that was Eminem?
The one that got leaked and got taken out and all that. Yep.
So did that one? So did they get? What happened with that? Because I heard something it got reported.
It dropped, and you could watch it, and then it cut off like midway watching it, and then like 2-3 hours later they put it back on a network.
Because I seen something that 50 Cent posted up that they're trying. Him and Meech posted up something saying that they're trying to pull the show down or something, pull the episode off.
Yeah, because they just took it off. Like they like fucked up the drop, like they dropped it and took it off.
Yeah.
Like they killed the hype.
Well, for people that don't know, BMF is a show about the Black Mafia family, which is about the Flinroys. What is Bobby? Oh, Bobby Meech. It's Meech and I always forget Terrence. Is it Terrence T?
Yeah, I believe so, dog.
T. They're like drug dealers, and they start a record label, and that's how they smuggle their money. But man,
they're young as hell. They're like 16 and 17 when the show starts.
Yeah. So if you like your gangster drug smuggling, Scarface kind of stuff,
it got like an Omar-esque character in there too.
Yeah,
from The Wire. It's not Omar obviously, but it's like a character just like that. Like you already know who I'm talking about, Matt.
Yeah. Man, I it's probably my favorite show at the moment. Mind you, I did finish Lock and Key, which I did a review on it, and that was probably really good. But my favorite, mate, Black Mafia family is just, man, 50 Cent is just
it's decent. It's decent
shows
material,
that he's bringing out.
It's decent material, bro. It ain't trash. I'm gonna tell you that.
Yeah.
I'm a hard judge, and I think I'm not making movies, obviously, but I'm so quick to judge them and give my opinion on them, which isn't right all the time. You have to go out there and make a movie and see how hard it is. But I'll tell you, he put out decent work. Like it ain't never no trash. Like he is dedicated.
I haven't watched Power because you were mentioning Power. Power's the next one on my list.
Same vibe. And hey, while I like it, Power has Irish, Polish, Russian, Spanish. Boy, it got everybody in it.
Yeah,
everybody. You know what I'm saying? So you get to see it.
What else I watched last night? Going from this is the kind of person I am, right? Going from BMF. I haven't finished it. I've got to watch the last 25 minutes because I didn't know this movie goes for 2.5 hours. And I remembered they said, listen, they added a lot of irrelevant songs to it. Okay, so it's kind of a musical, I guess. But Beauty and the Beast, the actual live action one with Emma Watson.
Okay.
No, yeah.
I don't know if you guys have seen it. I reckon if they cut off half the freaking songs, because I swear there's like so much more singing than the animated. But I still got to watch the last 20 minutes. So I just because I did an all nighter last night. I had no sleep. Well, not last night, the night before. Had no sleep, so I just struggled to just watch the end of it last night. But man, I tell you what, I'm loving these live actions from Disney. I don't know if they've announced any more new ones to come, or because Mulan, I think, was the last live action Disney one that they made.
Yeah.
The Cruella one ends with the Dalmatians probably coming. Someone
Cruella-
takes the Dalmatians away from her.
Who the hell's so Cruella is from 101 Dalmatians? Is she?
Hey, it's fire. Watch it, bruh. It's fire. I don't know if you saw it or not. It's
I haven't seen
gas.
Yeah.
It's good.
But is she the lady, the old wicked lady from 101 Dalmatians? Because I tell you what, that's probably the only Disney film I don't think I've seen, 101 Dalmatians.
It's good, bruh. I thought it was going to be whack. It's good. It's good.
Yeah, I thought it was good. Man.
Damn, see and me, Mark, look, like we both like opposite dudes, opposite cities. It's a good movie, man. It's good.
Yeah.
Oh well, I might watch that this weekend. Terrific.
Yeah,
soundtrack.
Cruella was a terrific soundtrack. Yeah, the soundtrack isn't Disney forced either. It got everything in it. It's like it's good. It's good.
Because I want to watch that, and I don't know if any of you seen Jungle Cruise.
Oh yeah. I'd seen that on there. I want to watch that, but yeah.
How do I press the log out button? How do I press the log out button? anything with Dwayne Johnson, I can't. No, I'm
okay.
good.
Well, there's another one on Netflix that just came out with The Rock, Gal Gadot, and Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah, Red Faction, isn't it?
That's how Deadpool loses a fan out of me. Doing something to Rock. He tripping.
You really hate The Rock that much, so you're not gonna go see
I don't
Black
like
Adam?
him, bro. Every fucking post tequila, like it's like a tequila sitting there, bro. I'm good, bro. I'm good.
But are you gonna watch Black Adam or not now?
Nah, bro. That shit look trash, bro. He's like in spandex, bro. He's in spandex. Yo, I love Black Adam. I love the character. It's a sick character, but I feel like he just like too much, man. He just too much. I don't know. I feel like he's like over like too much of a character, like in real life on Instagram or wherever he is. Like, I don't know. I'm just not rocking with him.
Yeah. I like Red Faction, but Ryan Reynolds did carry it. He was great.
Have you seen it, Mark? Have you seen it?
Yeah. It was funny. It was funny. But as I said, Ryan Reynolds was just hilarious in it. He's Ryan Reynolds in it, basically. So, yeah, it's funny.
Yeah, because I just like Ryan Reynolds and Gal Gadot, I reckon they had good chemistry. But, like, I just thought, because it's like with Gal Gadot, it's kind of through, like, I'm looking at it like, all right, you're rocking and Ryan Reynolds have a complete different humor than Gal Gadot. You know what I mean? So I was kind of.
It's got a real good twist to it. And it's kind of like Ryan Reynolds wanting to be Indiana Jones, which is quite funny because he even wears, like, the hat at one stage and stuff like that. So it's pretty cool. I enjoyed it, but I'm not going to say it's amazing. But it's still an enjoyable movie.
Because Netflix be just throwing money. They just got money to throw. So it's gonna be top flight. Like you can't argue with that. Cars blowing up, and it's an actual Ferrari blowing up, man. They good at that. They got the money.
You watch the movies with your missus, Nuno. Watch Love Hard with her, mate.
Love Hard?
Love Hard on Netflix. They'll score you some bonus points.
I don't be trying to remember these movies. Love Hard, Love Deep, Love Soft. I maybe even watched it, bro. I don't even know, man. I'm telling you.
It's a Christmas rom-com about a guy and a girl meeting on a dating app.
Okay, I probably didn't then. I'll watch the Christmas one. F it. I'll watch the Christmas one. I don't mind.
Watch with your missus, mate. I watch it with my girlfriend. It's a good movie to watch with your partner. It's a good
I'm about to watch 10 episodes of Raised by the Wolves, man. You guys are about to see me on connecting the dots. So this alien franchise is connected to episode 2.
Would I
Yeah.
need to watch it? Because I'm going to cop heat for this. I've never watched Aliens. Would I need to watch Aliens to understand it?
Probably, I would say, yeah. Just for the basis of it, you could probably get by. Just read up on it, but yeah.
How
Mark
many
don't
aliens,
Mark don't even know. He effed me up good, bro.
how many Aliens movies are there?
4, and then you've got the remake, or not the remake, with Franco that actually wasn't in it. And then
Is that 4 with the remake, or is it 5 with that remake?
it's 5 with the remake. So there's 4 movies back in the 90s, I guess.
Yeah.
And then then you got Requiem, I think it was called, Alien Requiem.
Yeah.
It was pretty bad.
Were they trying to do a reboot, were they? Or
No, it's same storyline. Like, it's not a reboot. So it's the same sort of
That's what the
universe.
prison planet.
Yeah.
She's a clone. Ripley's a clone. It's 100 years in the future. It's like some
Oh,
pretty.
that's number 4. Yeah, that's
Oh.
number 4. That's Resurrection, Alien Resurrection. Yeah.
They started losing it there.
Yeah, they made a new alien that looked really bad. Like, it had the skull and it had that squealy voice.
And it gets born as an alien. It doesn't get born as a face hugger.
Yeah. They just they can't make the designs like they used to, can they?
Nah, or they're copying too much, or they just can't stick to that one design. They want
There's
to.
no money to spend on budgets because they're spending money on the freaking actors and actresses. How much they've got to bloody get paid.
Yeah.
You have 2 new Alien ones that Ridley Scott did recently.
Yeah.
Hey, sorry, Mark and Matt. I gotta log off real quick. Got to get little man his dinner. It was a pleasure. Being on here.
We're finishing up now anyway because I didn't do the trivia because I thought it was just me and Mark, and Nuno surprised us. So
That's good.
I'm gonna have to come on some more. I'm gonna have to come on some more.
come on, mate. Give yourself a plug again, please. Let people know where they can catch you.
I'm Nuno from I Talk Comics, and that's comic reviews. And if you guys are looking for any collectibles or any sorts of stuff like that, you can check me out at IG Toy Store. And I'd like to thank Matt for having me on his podcast, and Mark, thank you so much for being so welcoming as having me as a second guest on here, brother. It was a pleasure meeting you, bro.
Yeah, you too.
Bye, guys.
Thanks, Nuno. Thanks everyone else for watching, and we'll be back next week. Thank you.
Thank you.